All right, just to clarify a couple of those main points for everybody. First and foremost, parents, please, please, please do not run out on the track if your kiddo goes down. We know it's never easy to see a kid go down, but we do have officials stationed all across the track. We'll get to your kids as soon as they hit the ground. If we need you, we will call for you. Next up, please make sure your rider knows their moto number. We do not want to have anyone miss a moto. We're going to run these things pretty darn fast as per usual. So if you are in the first 20 to 25 motos, just be up there and staging right about now as we're about to start. Always try to be up there about 20 motos ahead because, again, we run them pretty fast and we don't want to have anybody miss an opportunity to race because they didn't quite have their number paid attention to. Last and certainly not least, the 30-foot line out there after the gate, that white line, you are not allowed to intentionally impede the progress of another rider from the gate till that white line, and the same rule applies from the exit of turn number 3 all the way to the finish line. You must keep a straight line from the gate to the 30-foot line and from that tabletop out of turn 3 to the finish line. Now, if I could please ask everyone to rise and remove your hats, direct your attention to the flags over on the 4th straightaway for the performance of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting. Our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the one for each.
All right, call them up. Riders to staging. First 20 to 25 motos. All riders, please head on up to staging and be ready to roll. Corner officials to your spots. All corner officials, please head over to your spots. You better rush. You better pick it up. Big thanks to Tatum Tot Wellborn and Bea Quads Dotson for the performance of our national anthem tonight. They have gotten to the point where they are not shy at all to come up and say, hey, can we sing this? We're like, absolutely you can. It's a braver thing than most adults, including myself, would ever do. Bow, 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 bow. Get dancing up there. Ready to roll. Let the bodies hit the floor. Kendall, pick up the pace. We don't have all day. Thumbs up over on the hill. Looks like we're good to roll here.
Attention.
There's the music.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right. 4 and over balance bikes going down through the first straightaway. Got Smiling. It's Bailey, Cowboy, Wood, Fuller, and Gares. Got 6 of them rolling down through the first straight right now. Pretty good battle out of Smiling on the inside line. Addie's got a shot going into turn number 1. New rider coming around the outside line, coming all the way back to me as we come back down through the 2 straightaway. Try to get a peek of a number plate. Looks like 293, maybe Maverick Gares. Yep, Maverick and Addie going side by side down through the 2 straightaway. Again, they're going to do one full lap, and that'll be it for the balance bikes tonight. Maverick, Addie out on the 1-2. Looks like Addie Callaway back to the 3 spot. And the 126, that's Stone Bailey on the 4. As we roll down through turn number 2, back at me through the section. Smiling is trying to keep close. Maverick trying to run away with this one as we go down through the section. Maverick out of Blue Springs, Missouri, 4 years old. Got the 5-year-old for Edge Racing out of Platte City. Addie Smilinich in tow. Here comes Bailey on the inside line trying to grab up that 3 spot. Callaway trying to hold on to it. Here comes Stone Bailey. See if we get a battle here on that 2-3, but 1 and 2 are gone. Still Gare Smilinich as they have been all lap long, all the way back down the stripe. For your first and second rack of balance bikes, all the way back to me, going to go Maverick Gares for a 1 spot on a Friday night as Smilinich for the Edge Racing crew coming on back for a 2. Gears, I'm sorry. 873, right? That's Eddie Callaway coming on back for that 3 spot. And Stone Bailey doing it for the Freaky Fast crew, going to come on back for the 4. Gate is down on 1 to 3-year-old balance bikes as we go in and out of turn number 1. Got Liam Gooden, Hudson Callaway, Declan Harris, Ivy Odell, Bass, Beckett Snelling, and Josephine Perrier. Oh, it looks like Declan had the lead. New rider going to try to come on by. Let's see the battle as we come back to a 656. Sitting out front on this one. That is not a number I have. What the deal? What happened? You got to go. So we got to look straight, not sideways. Hudson sitting on that 3 spot. I believe that's Declan on the 2. Once again, these balance bikes going to do 1 full lap back to the stripe, and that'll do it for their action on a Friday night. Can we only count to 4? Is that a confirmed thing? Corey's up there going. He's going, yep. Give the balance bikes a hand coming down through the 4th straightaway. That's the lead pack of them. They're saying, how am I supposed to look straight? I got a fan club over there. They're looking at me, talking to me, cheering me on. How am I supposed to go forwards? Go, go, go. Also, a little reminder that we are live on Facebook and YouTube tonight. Go on over to Blue Springs BMX and check out the action. Whether you're wanting a new perspective, if you're here, I don't know, if you got relatives, friends at home on the road who want to watch it, couldn't be here with us tonight. Once again, that's Blue Springs BMX on both Facebook and YouTube. We are live there, broadcasting and streaming all the action tonight. I believe we got 36 motos on the docket for tonight. Oh, whoa! That caught me off guard. Is that high? There's a dad laugh going on up there in the tower. I have no idea what the joke is. Corey's probably being funny, not my dad. Did I say that? I was about to say, I didn't think I did. That's a problem if I'm saying things without thinking about them. You guys are scaring me. If I'm trying to do this professionally, I can't be just saying things without thinking about them. That's dangerous. Can't be doing that. Guys, we got 2 more balance bikes going down through the 4th straightaway. Let them get loud for you. Josephine Perrier, that lead rider, 1 year old. I believe we're creeping up on 2 at this point, but I could be wrong. Go, go, go. Bam. And that's Liam Godden coming on back that second ride down through the 4th straightaway right now. We got to get some air, dude. Oh, he's going to manual the double. Cleaned it. He might have bonked it. You got to throw a whip. You got to throw a whip. He's up. He's sideways. He's upside down. He does a 180. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. Whoever did that, you're right. You're correct. That does deserve a round of applause right there. That's sweet. Here, you want to go with me? This way. Come on. Come on. You can beat me too. Ready? Go that way. Go, go, go. Say we're keeping it up. Keeping it up. I don't know why I can't make good decisions when it comes to the weather. Last week I had shorts and a t-shirt and I was cold. This week I was like, it'll be chilly, but not that chilly. I'll just wear jeans instead. Still a t-shirt. Guess what? Still cold. I might take you up on it. If you see me out here wearing a Snuggie in April, you just don't mention it, okay? We just forget about that. Leave it in the past. Bow, 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 bow. I miss the hype up music, man. Where'd that go? We got to get amplitude up here, you know what I mean? Everybody give a hand for Ivy Odell Bass coming across the line right now, finishing off the balance bikes for the evening. That is the next generation of the sport. Those are the kids who are going to be filling gates 3, 5, 8, 10 years from now when we're all old and falling apart. I don't know. I'll be old and falling apart. These kids are going to be slightly older and slightly more falling apart.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Bam, gate pops down to motor number 5, 17 to 20-year-old women cruisers, Guy, Liz Daly, McKenna Luptak, and Bea Quads Dotson. Shot out of a cannon through turn number 1 is McKenna Luptak. Coming out of KCMO, doing it for the 110% nutrition crew, rolling down through that second straightaway, stretching out the gap just a bit over Bea Quads Dotson, the on-two wheels colors on back to the 2 spot, and 16 rider Liz Daly for Edge Racing, riding back to the 3. They're going to stretch things out just a little bit. Single file it down through the section. Still Luptak, Dotson, and Daly. You're 1, 2, and 3 total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all night long. Racing for low points all the way back home. First low point going to go to Luptak. 2 spot on back going to go to Quads Dotson, and the 3 to Daly. Out of motor number 5. 6 is the moto number, 51 to 55-year-old ladies cruisers, Guy, Grandma Mary, Miss Kitty, and Kathy Hall. All real close in and out of turn number 1. Single filing it. There's Kathy Hall sitting out front on this one, along with Miss Kitty and Grandma Mary. That's your 1, 2, 3. They're about 4 or 5 bike lanes separating all of them as we go down through the 2 straightaway. Kathy's got the lead, got to hold on tight to it. Miss Kitty is a coming. Here is Grandma Mary as well. Tight 1, 2, 3. But it's all Centerview, Missouri's Kathy Hall leading them down through the section, along with on 2 wheels colors and Miss Kitty, making the trip on up from Des Moines, Iowa. And Grandma Mary doing it for the Derby and the gang, over with bikes for the likes of us on back to the 3 spot. Again, total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all night long.
Attention.
Racing for those low points. Every spot going to add on up as we get to the end of the night. But the first low point going to go to Kathy Hall. 2 spot looking like it's going to go to Miss Kitty, who, by the way, is running 2 different numbers on her bike. You can't do that, Miss Kitty. Lucky we know who you are. And Grandma Mary coming on back for a 3, out of motor number 6. Here come the Little Tykes Big Bikes 10-year-old cruisers, motor number 7. 2 riders on out to the main event. Got Big Mac Duval, the Firefox a hold, EJ Hawthorne, Racing Case and Murray, and the Wildman of Waylon Rourke. It's all on 2 wheels out on the 1-2 right now. Got Hawthorne and Racing Cason down through the section along with Big Mac, the Firefox, and the Wildman. Rounding out your top 5. Again, top 2 going on out. Racing Cason stretching things out just a little bit on that 2 spot. Big Mac trying to keep it close, but it looks like the on 2 wheels boy is going to move it on up to the main event. Going to be EJ Hawthorne and Racing Cason Murray coming out of motor number 7. 8 is the motor number, 13-year-old cruisers, God, Team Money, Trenton Stewart, Benjamin Fetch, and Stone Zoom and Stone Cold Horn. God, Fetch, and Horn out on the 1-2. Team Money on back to the 3 spot. This is motor number 9. Total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all night long. Racing for low points. It's all AOT colors. Fetch sitting out front on this one right now, along with Ad Astra colors coming out of Topeka, Kansas. That's Zoom and Stone Cold, and the Purple Heart Racing crew of Team Money. Bringing this one on back. That's how they'll go. Fetch for the 1, Horn for the 2, and Team Money for the 3 out of motor number 8. Well, that was motor number 8. Wow. 9 is the motor number 16-year-old cruisers. Got the Golden Peddler, Dakota Harris, KJ Smilinich, and Brody Stafford.
Attention.
District number 1 ride doing it for the on 2 wheels crew. That's all. Brody Stafford wire to wire on this one. Going to try to snag up that first low point into a 16 cruiser main event. Low point's going to count all the way back home. They're going to do it all 3 rounds. Going to go Stafford for a 1 spot. Looks like the Golden Peddler Harris going to come on back for a 2, and KJ Smilinich for your 3 out of motor number 9. Here come the Fast Cats 4650 cruisers. 10 is the motor number guy, Rob Andrew, Dan Lopez, and Corey Brown. Got Brown and Lopez out on the 1-2 right now, along with Andrew on back to the 3 spot. KCMO of Brown and Lopez. S Squared Missouri colors for Corey Brown, and Edge Racing colors for the team manager, Dan Lopez.
Riders ready.
Oh, a little bit of style out of Brown, bringing this one all the way back home. He'll get the 1 spot and a low point out of round number 1. DJ Dan going to come on back for a 2, and Rob Andrew for a 3 out of motor number 10. Oh, get loud for him, everybody. Full rack of 500 novice on a Friday. Top 3 going on out to a main event. Got Hall, Shingleton, Cross, Murray, Smilinich, Welch, Franklin, and Mitchell. Looks like 130 right. That's Weston Cross coming out of Green Valley, Missouri. Novice Series jersey repping out front. Got Maggie Welch looks like on the 2 spot and the 163 right. That's Enoch Shingleton. So we got Cross, Welch, and Shingleton. Your 1, 2, 3 looks like Smilinich and Franklin. On your 4, 5, as we go down through the section, it's all Weston Cross stretching this one way on out as we go in and out. Turn number 3, taking 3 riders on out to the main event. Whole wide world coming after Shingleton. He's got to hold off Piper Franklin and Addie Smilinich as we go in and out of turn number 3, but Cross is gone. Going to pick up that first spot in a stacked 5 and under main event.
Attention. Going
to be the Edge Racing colors of Maggie Welch. Bringing it on back to that second transfer spot. And see Shingleton, not going to be able to hold on. Hardcore Realty colors going to come on by at the stripe. That's Piper Franklin punching her ticket to a 5 and under main event out of motor number 11. 12 is the motor number 6-year-old novice God, Moore, Tierney, Vincent Hall, and Wise. Top 2 going on out to the main event. Looks like Roman Hall leading this one down. That might be the 200 ride. No, 268. Oh, sitting back to the 2 spot. That was Vincent. Got a little bit squirrely. New rider coming around the outside. Looks like that might be Weston Moore. Moore going to pick it on up to the 2 spot. Tierney still trying to get after it. Back to that 4 spot. It's Vincent 3 right now, but it's all Roman Hall for the Purple Heart Racing crew. Leading them in and out of turn number 3. 2 riders going straight on out to a main event. All the way back to me. That's how it's going to go. Wire to wire, dominant fashion for Roman Hall. Punching his ticket to a main event. Moore trying to find a way on by, but no. Oh, we got a battle all the way back to the stripe there. 200 ride. I believe that was.
Okay, riders, random start.
We'll check with the stripe on that one.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, 268 ride. That was Vincent. Punching that second ticket to the main event. Automotive number 12. Oh, coming over fast. Looked like Welch might have had a pretty good shot there, but it's all fast at Bailey. Got Bailey, Welch, and Cannon as we go down through 2 straightaways. Still the 11 ride doing it for the Freaky Fast Racing crew out of Overland Park. That's fast at Elliott Bailey. Got Bailey and Edwin Welch running 1, 2. Cannon on back to that 3 spot. Down through the 3 straightaways. Still Bailey, Welch, Cannon. You're 1, 2, 3. Getting Garrett up over there on the 2 straightaway. Who do you guys need? Denton Schreier, need you over to staging. Denton Schreier, need you over to staging. I believe that was Bailey and Welch. You're 1, 2. Out of motor number 13. Low points racing on that one. That's Bailey, Welch, and Cannon. Going to be your 1, 2, 3 on that one, working towards a total points finish in their main event. Need Denton Schreier up to staging one more time. Denton Schreier, need you up to staging right now. They need you up in the gate. Yep, you're not out of it for the night. Got to be back to race round number 2.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
14 is the motor number. Gate is down for the 9-year-old novices. Got Vivi the Vibe Deal, Charlie Warren, Gabe Romney, Colleen, Beanie Welch, and Xander Newland. Looks like pretty good shot out of Beanie Welch. Here comes Vivi the Vibe on the inside line, trying to find a way on up. Deal going to slam that door shut, move on up to the 1 spot. Going to go Deal and Welch. You're 1, 2 as we go down through the 2 straightaway. 340 ride in Newland. On back to the 3 spot, along with the 993 of Warren and Romney. Running 3 and 4, 4-5 as we come in and out of turn number 2 still. Bicycle Shack colors, Vivi the Vibe Deal, leading them down through the 3 straightaway, taking 2 riders on out to the main event out of this one. Looks like Bicycle Shack and Edge Racing colors out on the 1, 2. That's Vivi the Vibe and Beanie Welch as we go down in and out of the final corner, trying to lock down those top 2 spots into the main event. They're going to do a big gap for those top 2 all the way back home. Vivi the Vibe going to get a spot, and Beanie Welch going to get a spot. Automotive number 14. 15, the motor number. Pretty good shot out of Harrell on the inside line, but it looks like it's all E-Money Carlton as we go in and out of turn number 1. Got Velasquez, Heifel, Harrell, Carlton, and Schreier. Looks like E-Money doing it for the PHR crew, leading this one down through the 2 straightaway. Got Carlton, 321. That's Heifel trying to find his way on up to the 2 spot, but it's all Jacqueline Harrell now. Edge Racing Colors moving on up to the top 2 again, taking 2 riders on out to the main event. Heifel going to fight like crazy to find his way back on up into the mix as we go down through the 3 straightaways. Still, E-Money trying to run away with this one, punch that first ticket into an 11 novice main event. Harrell holding on tight right now. Heifel, see how much he's got left in the tank as we come all the way back home. E-Money going to snag up a spot in the main event. And Edge Racing Colors of Jacqueline Harrell going to get spot number 2 out of motor number 15. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Well, it's a hardcore rider out front. I know that for sure. Look, 126. That's a Miracle sitting out front on this one. Miracle. And Winston, the Hunter Rogers. So it's Maverick and Winston running 1 and 2. Looks like Franklin and Lopez DeWart rounding out the top 4. This is your 12-year-old novice. 16 is the motor number.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
The hardcore. That's some royalty right there. Down through the last straight. 1 rider on out to the main event. That's going to go to Maverick Miracle. Wire to wire on that one, punching his ticket to a main event out of 16. 17, the motor number now. 14-year-old novice got Jackson Payton, Carson Hawkins, and Caden King. Looks like 222 ride. That's Hawkins out of KCMO going down through the 2 straightaway. Looks like Caden King maybe on back to that 2 spot. Payton to the 3. That's how it's going to go. Hawkins, 195 right of King, sitting for the Purple Heart Racing Crew. On back to the 2-spot. Peyton on the 3. Going to try to sneak his way on up the inside line, but it's still all Carson Hawkins. Total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all 3 rounds tonight. Race for total points on the way back home. First low point going to go to Hawkins. 2-spot to Caden King. And third to Peyton, out of motor number 17.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, gate is down 6 intermediates. Pretty good shot out of Princess Piper Harps, but it's all Cabo Hall doing it for the Carnage KCR crew. Looks like Case Hall and Piper Harps running 1-2 as we go in and out of turn number 1. Blakey Dotson on back to that 3 spot. They're going to do it total points racing every single round for every single point they can get. Still Cabo Hall and Princess Piper out on the 1-2 as we go in and out of turn number 2. Harp's picking up a couple extra cranks, see if she can make her way on up a little closer. But Hall trying to wrap up that 1 spot, one all the way back. That first low point into a 6 intermediate total points main event for the night. Dotson on back to the 3 spot, coming out of Topeka, Kansas for the On Two Wheels crew. Pretty good exit off 3 for Harps, but once again, not going to be able to get quite close enough wire-to-wire win for Cabo Hall. Going to pick up that first low point. Harps going to come on back for a 2. Dotson for a 3.
Okay, riders,
number 18.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
19 is the motor number. 8-year-old intermediate. It's got Daly Smilenich, Franklin, and Slow-Mo Brodo Dotson. Ooh, a little bit loud there. Pretty good shot out of Dotson on the outside line. I see Edge Racing Colors. Not sure who it is. Is that Daly? No, that's the 87 ride. Jackson Smilenich coming out of Platte City, Missouri, leading him down through the 2 straightaway. He's got a whole lot of Dotson on the outside line trying to find a way on by. As we go in and out of turn number 2 all the way back home, still Smilenich, Dotson, and the 16 ride. That's Avery Franklin on the 1, 2, 3. Daly on the outside looking in on that 4 spot. One rider straight on out to a main event. Slow-Mo Brodo trying to find every way on up. He knows. But it's a real good shot out of Smilenich as we come all the way back home. That's how it's going to go all the way back to the stripe. One and only transfer spot goes to Jackson Smilenich. Out of motor number 19 for the Edge Racing gang. Oh, elbows are rubbing over there in turn number 1. Got Hall, Smilenich, Hale, Duval, Wellborn, Harrell, Dotton, and Miracle. 3 riders going on out to a 10 intermediate main event. This is motor number 20. Got Wellborn, Harrell, and Big Mac Duval here. 1, 2, 3, followed up by Quads Dotson and Emma Smilenich. As we go down through the section, the wild one is gone on this one. Here goes Wellborn as we go in and out of turn number 3. Turning and burning all the way back home again. 3 spots are up for grabs in a 10-eye main event. First spot going to go to Tatum Top Wellborn. Stinky Harrell going to get that second spot, and Big Mac Duval going to wrap up spot number 3. Going into a wild main event for the 11 intermediates. Out of 20, 21, the 12-year-old intermediates got JoJo Biondi, Tyler McMorris, Ethan Deal, Trenton Team Money Stewart, and Gunnar the Gladiator of Nash. Looks like McMorris and Team Money leading them down through the 2 straightaway along with Nash, Deal, and Biondi. That's your top 5 as we go in and out of turn number 2 still. McMorris leading this one all the way back home. Whoa. He got a little bit of air, eh? He sat down going into turn number 3. That's the second time I've seen him do it this year. Going all the way back home. Top 2 going on out to a main event. Bold manual for McMorris. A little bit of style. Going to punch his ticket into a main event. And charge out of Nash. Team Money going to hold on for that second spot. Out of motor number 21. 22 is the motor number. Stacked one here. Got Lilybridge King, Farrell, Curley, and Conklin. Looks like 29 ride. That's the Hurricane of Austin Lilybridge out of Tickamish, Kansas for the Ad Astra Bike Co. crew still. The Hurricane leading him in and out of turn number 2. 91 ride back to the 2 spot. That's Dylan King. Purple Heart Colors along with Chase Moda and Conklin. Farrell on back to the 5 spot as we go in and out of turn number 3. Still the Hurricane. Austin Lilybridge leading this one wire to wire as we go all the way back home. 2 spots up for grabs. In a 12-eye main event, first spot going to go Ad Astra Colors of Lilybridge. And the second spot, we'll check with the line on that one. King was sitting in that 2 spot. See if somebody got on by there. '91 right at King got that second spot out of 22. Coming at me now is 23. Stay tuned in the 22 out front on this one. That's Boogie Zagalik and AJ Johnson taking top 2 on out to a main event out of this one. These are your 13-year-old intermediate, 13I, Moto 23, all the way back home. Zagalik, Fetch, Visnich, Johnson, Wise, and Johnson. It's going to be Boogie Zagalik and Anthony Johnson going out of Moto number 23. Again, out of 22, transfers were Lilybridge and Dylan King. For the motor number 14 intermediate, Scott Smilenich, Penny, the Falcon and Belgrave, and Steve Ostrom, along with Welch and Odell. Looks like the Falcon and Smilenich out front on this one right now. That's Belgrave and KJ Smilenich as we go into turn number 2 along with Penny and Ostrom. Your 3 and 4 as we go down through the section. Still going to go the Falcon and Smilenich running 1 and 2. Here comes Archer Penny trying to find his way on by on up into the mix. Top 2 going on out to a main event. Belgrave going to punch his ticket to a spot. And KJ Smilenich going to grab up that second spot out of motor number 24. 25 is the motor number. 16-year-old intermediate Scott Highfill, the Gold Harris, and the smooth operator of Adam Wise. Ooh, one hit the deck there. Going to get him checked on. Believe that might have been Highfill. Going to get him checked out right away as we come all the way back home. Still the Golden Peddler of Harris and the smooth operator of Wise outrunning 1 and 2. Total points racing on this one, so every spot's going to count all the way back home. The Golden Peddler doing it for the AOT crew. Going to grab up an early 1 spot going towards his total points on the night, and the State 4 ride of the smooth operator doing it for Troy and the gang over with the Purple Heart crew. Going to grab the 2 spot as we get Tyler Highfill checked out over here in turn number 1. All right. Little reminder for everyone as well, concessions is still open on the night, and the line is basically nothing. Yeah, Dan said good. He said thumbs up. Come get you a burger. I bet James has nothing to do over there on the grill. He said, give me something, man. Come on over to concessions, guys. While the line is not long, I can guarantee you, as we give a round of applause for Tyler over there, getting up in turn number 1, I can guarantee whatever you'll find in that concession stand is probably cheaper than whatever you'll get on the drive home. Probably better food. Make sure to run over and get you some of all. They're still cooking hot food. They'll stop that here soon. We'll turn all of our attention over to Highfill coming out of Independence. Mo bringing him down through the 2 straightaway now, getting back up after a gnarly one over in that first corner. You all right, dude? He said, yeah. So I'm good. Maybe not happy, but I'm good. Warriors, man. Warriors. Hope to see you for round 2, my friend.
Attention.
Was that track as good? I didn't hear it.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
Yeah.
ready? Watch
I don't think you pushed the button. Weird. All right, gate is now down to motor number 26, 36, 40-year-old intermediates. Got Mercer, Johnson, Howard, Carroll, and Lilybridge. It's all Scott Johnson as we go in and out of turn number 1. The brand new expert rider doing it for the Edge Racing Crew, the state champion from last year, rolling him down through the 2 straightaway. 42 ride, I believe that's Jeremy McLove and Carroll coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Hardesty Stadium Race Crew. Got Johnson and Carroll, your 1-2, 92 ride. That's Mercer on the 3 spot, along with the 32 and the state 3. That's Lilybridge and Howard. 2 riders going on out to a main event all the way back home. Domination for the brand new expert back to the intermediate class. Scott Johnson going to find a way out to a main event, and Jeremy McLove and Carroll going to go out motor number 26. 27, the motor number 56 and over intermediates. Got Grandma Mary, Miss Kitty, and Darby Poole rolling through turn number 1. I haven't seen Darby on a bike in a minute. Good to see you out here. Total points racing on this one. They're going to do it all night long for low points. But it's all, I don't know, do I call him team manager? Do I call him owner? Do I call him boss man? What is he at this point? He's everything. He's all of it. Back down through the section. Don't hit me. Good to see you. Still Poole, Miss Kitty, and Grandma Mary out in 1, 2, and 3. Tight racing out of these back 2 here. Grandma Mary trying to find a way on by as we go down through the section. Those 2 running real close again, doing both classes. That's going to be a thing for them most of the year, I feel. They're going to be getting their cardio in, running both classes, all 3 rounds a lot of the time, every single night. Darby, you better go. He said, fine, I'll take a pedal. Top 3 out of this one going to go Poole, Miss Kitty, and Grandma Mary. You're 1, 2, 3 out of 27. Total points on that one. Out of 27, 28, the motor number 14-year-old girls experts got Daphne Seedorf, Kit Kat Holt, and Fly Rye Brown. Looks like Seedorf and Kit Kat still running 1 and 2. Fly Right Brown on back to the 2 spot. Total points racing on this one again. They're going to do it all night long. Here comes Holt. Got a little bit of a charge brewing down through that 4th straightaway. See what Kit Kat's got in the tank all the way back home. Ooh, believe it was Seedorf. We'll check up on that one. Fly Right Brown coming on back for a 3 spot. Out of 28. Believe that was Seedorf and Holt 1-2. Out of motor number 28. 29, the motor number 8-year-old Experts guy. Baby Cake Miller off. Foot off the pedal for Shingleton. You lose a chain?
Okay, riders.
Oh, I think his foot got stuck. Oh, he got stuck in the chain. I just taped it up earlier, man. Oh, he didn't even take the tape off either. Man, oh man, total points racing on this one. Going to leave the door open for Miller. And Hall, you're 1-2. Baby Cake going to get that low point along with Emmett Hall. And Eula Shingleton coming back 1, 2, and 3. Out of 29. 30, the motor number 9-year-old Experts guy. T-Bone Moorhead, the Wildman Rourke, Clutch Howard, and the Golden Boy Little. Not sure what happened to those two. Got Little and Rourke rolling, but it's all Clutch Howard out front on this one, along with T-Bone Moorhead, followed up by Little and Rourke, taking just one rider on out to the main event. Little hustling a bit. See if he can get on up to that top spot. T-Bone and the Golden Boy chasing down Clutch Howard right now as we go down through the final straightaway. Corbin turns on the gas. He'll punch his ticket into a main event out of motor number 30, 9-year-old Experts. 31, the motor number 10-year-old Experts guy, Racing Case and Murray, Saucony, Fetty Hall, EJ Hawthorne, Juice Box, Arrow Bailey, and Creighton Harves. Looks like Hawthorne and Murray. Similar side out of the cruiser class, running 1-2 yet again, along with Hall, Bailey, and Harves. Year 3, 4, 5 as we go in and out of turn number 2. Racing Case and trying to find a way on by. They're going to go side by side down through the section. Still EJ and Racing Case, year 1, 2. Guy, Fetty Hall, and Juice Box Bailey running your 3, 4, taking the top 2 riders on out to a main event out of this one as we go all the way back home. 27 ride going to go wire to wire on this one. That's Hawthorne punching a spot, and Racing Case Murray with that second spot out of motor number 31. 32, the motor 11-year-old Experts guy, Davidson Deal. Campbell and Horn looks like Xavier Davidson leading them down through the 2 straightaway, doing his racing crew. Out of Blue Springs, Missouri, got Davidson and the Real Deal looks like Bicycle Shack Colors on that 2 spot, followed up by the G-Man Campbell and the 10 ride. That's Zoom and Stone Cold Horn.
Okay, riders. Random start.
A little airtime out of Deal, taking the top 1 and 1 only to a main event as we come all the way back to the line here. A little style points out of Davidson. He'll punch his ticket into a main event out of motor number 32. 33, the motor number 13. Experts got Davidson, Velasquez, and Counts. It's all Patrick Counts as we go down through turn number 2, in and out of that double. Still Counts, Velasquez, and Davidson. You're 1, 2, 3, feeling pops. It's all that speed as they go down through the section. Still Counts, Velasquez. You're tight 1, 2. Davidson on back to the 3. Total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all night long, racing for every point in the book. All the way back home. First low point, narrowly going to go to Counts. Velasquez for your 2. Davidson, your 3 out of motor number 33. 34, the motor number 14-year-old Experts got Hattie, Hingle, Kurritz, and Wiseman. Looks like Jake Hattie along with the 19 ride of the Wise Guy. Wiseman running your 1, 2 along with the comeback hit of Kurritz. Freaky Fast Colors on back to the 3 spot, and Jake Hattie on back to the 4 as we come all the way back down through the 4 straightaway, taking one rider. 2 of them on after the main event, going to go Hingle and the Wise Guy. Automotive number 34, 35. Stacked one here. Pretty good shot out of Kelleher on the inside line. Kennedy not quite able to get over. Going to go Kennedy, Kelleher, Stafford, Neal, Deal, and Love. Griffin Kelleher sitting out front on this one. Factory J&R Bicycles out of Stevenson, Maryland. Leading him in and out of turn number 2. He's got the captain in tow. That's Kennedy. Going to go Kelleher, Kennedy, along with Deal and Stafford. You're 1, 2, 3, and 4, along with Lovetak and Neal. As we go in and out of turn number 3, got 2 riders going on out to the main event. Going to go Kelleher and Kennedy, your top 2 spots. Automotive number 35. 36, the motor number, pretty good shot out of Sugar Sean Madden as we go in and out of turn number 1, 26-35 Experts. This is Mercer, Gates, Madden, and Nash. Got Sugar Sean Madden and Darren Nash running 1, 2 as we go in and out of turn number 2. On to Wiz Colors of Madden, healing up, still getting faster every time he hops over the bike. Leading him down through the 3 straightaway, taking just one rider on out to a main event, along with Nash on that 2 spot. Little style points out of the PHR vet going down through turn number 3. Along with Blake Cates, also for the Bourbon Heart crew, and Christy Mercer. One rider on out to the main event. That's going to go Madden. Automotive number 36. That'll do it for round number 1. Everybody head on over to concessions. Get you something to eat, something to drink. Looks like Ad Astra might still be set up over there between the ball fields. Michael's still out there vending, taking care of all your bicycle and gear needs. Local nonetheless. Head on over and say what's up. Spend a little money. We'll give out a couple of move ups here, and then we'll see you back.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, gate is down to motor number 5, 17 to 20-year-old women cruisers guide, Haley Luptak and Dotson as we go in and out of turn number 1. Once again, McKenna Luptak doing it for the 110% nutrition crew, leading them down through the 2 straightaway. A little bit of style points for Luptak, along with Quads Dotson and Liz Daly running 2-3. Once again, this one's total points, so they're going to be running all day long, low points all the way back home. Luptak trying to score up 2 perfect scores through 2 rounds as we come all the way back to the stripe. That's just what she'll do. 1 spot for Luptak all the way back home. Looks like Quads Dotson going to bring it on home for a 2. And another 3 going to Daly out of motor number 5. 6 is the motor number, 5155 Lady Cruisers guy, Grandma Mary, Miss Kim, and Kathy Hall. Looks like pretty good shot out of Hall. I swear their gate picks are usually the same too. This is the most consistent moto in the history of BMX right here. Down through the 2 straightaway, still Hall, Miss Kitty, and Grandma Mary running 1, 2, and 3. Grandma Mary got a little bit of a shot down the 2 straightaway, pull up a little bit closer. Those two going to run real close through turn number 2 as we come all the way back home. Still Kathy sitting out front, Miss Kitty chasing her down on the 2 spot. Grandma Mary on back to the 3. Single down through the section.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
One more time.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Is that Rob Andrew to staging? Rob Andrew, need you to staging. That was Kathy Hall coming on back for another 1 spot. Miss Kitty going to get yet another 2. Grandma Mary right there for a 3 out of motor number 6. 7 is the moto number. 10-year-old cruisers, top 2 going on out to a main event. Got Duval, Holt, and the Wildman O'Rourke. Whalen the Wildman on the outside looking in right now as we go in and out of turn number 2. Firefox and Big Mac out on the 1-2 down through the section.
Okay, riders,
Still Holt doing it for the Freaky Fast crew at least Summit, Missouri. He's got a whole lot of Big Mac Duval doing it for the Purple Heart Racing crew out of Blue Springs, leading them down as we go down through the 2 straightaway, down out of turn number 3, all the way back home. Again, 2 spots up for grabs. Firefox going to get a spot, and Big Mac going to get a spot. Thank you for racing with us, Waylon the Wild Man out of motor number 7. 3 going out of turn number 1 right now. This is 8 is the motor number. Team Money, Trenton Stewart, Benjamin Fetch, and Zoom and Stone Cold Horn. God Horn and Team Money running the 2-3. It's all Benjamin Fetch doing it for the AOT crew, leading them down through the 3 straightaway, coming out of Odessa, Missouri as we go in and out of the final corner. Oh, I heard some handlebars moving for Zoom and Stone Cold right there as we go in and out of turn number 3. Again, going to go Fetch for another 1 spot. Zoom and Stone Cold for yet another deuce. Team Money, yet another 3 out of motor number 8. 9, the moto number, got the Golden Peddler, Dakota Harris, KJ Smilenich, and Brody Stafford. Got Stafford, the Golden Peddler, and Smilenich running 1, 2, 3 in that order as we go down through the section. Stafford for the on-2 wheels crew, still trying to stretch this one out just a little bit for the Blue Springs local. Again, got Golden Peddler for the AOT ride on the 2 spot. Edge Racing Colors of Smilenich going back to the 3. That's how they'll go all the way back to the stripe. Stafford, Harris, and Smilenich, your 1, 2, 3 out of motor number 9. 10 is the motor number, 46, 50-year-old cruisers guy, Rob Andrew, Dan Lopez, and Corey Brown. Looks like Brown, Lopez, Andrew running 1, 2, 3 as we go in and out of turn number 3. Turn number 2, wow, down through the section. Corey Brown, S-Squared Missouri crew stretching things out just a little bit. DJ Dan sitting right there with him. He's not wearing the jersey, but he's repping the team either way. He even found a helmet that matched.
Okay, riders,
all the way back home. Yet another 1 spot and low points going to Brown. DJ Dan for a 2 and Rob Andrew for a 3 out of motor number 10. Here they come, the 5 and under novices, Little Tykes, Little Bikes, got Hall, Shingleton, Murray, Smilenich, and Mitchell as we get down through the first straightaway. Pretty good shot. Is Murray? That might be Brecken Murray leading him in and out of turn number 1. It is. Got Murray, Smilenich, and Shingleton. 1, 2, 3. That's Brecken Murray for the on-2 wheels crew out of Topeka, Kansas. On the 10 ride, looks like Smilenich now side by side trying to find her way on up into the mix. Girl power out front on the 1-2 right now. Gosh, Shingleton, and believe that's Oliver Mitchell on the 4 spot. That is Mitchell along with 255 ride. That's Lincoln Hall on back to the 5, taking just 4 riders on out to the main event. Top 4 stretching this one out. Lincoln got a little bit of work to do. See if he can find his way on up into the mix. Addie Smilenich tried to get by, but no cigar held at this point.
Random start.
Still Murray, Smilenich. Here comes Addie again, making another push forward all the way back to the line. Addie Smilenich going to get a spot in the main event. Brecken Murray going to get a spot in the main event, along with Oliver Mitchell and Enoch Shingleton out of motor number 11. Thank you for racing with us, Lincoln. 12 is the motor number 6-year-old novice guy, Moore, Tierney, Vincent Hall, and Wise. Ooh, missing Vincent Hall. They transferred out earlier. 189 ride. That's Weston Moore leading them down through the 2 straightaway along with Tierney and Wise. So that's Moore, Tierney, Wise. You're 1, 2, and 3.
Attention.
What are you looking over at me for?
Okay, riders, random start.
I'll go by and see Matthias.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
He was even laughing, too. It's like, dude, you got to look straight. Taking 2 riders on out to the main event of this one. Wise got a little bit of work to do. It's looking like Moore and Tierney wire to wire on this one. Weston Moore going to get a spot. And the 200 ride, Matthias Tierney going to get a spot. Thank you for racing with us, Mr. Wise. Out of motor number 12. 13 is the motor number 7-year-old novice. Total points racing on this one, guy. Fast at Elliott Bailey, Edwin Welch, and Garrett Cannon. Bailey sitting on a narrow 1 right now. Welch sitting on 2 points. Made it real close to the line in the first round. See if they can do it again for round number 2. Again, every spot's going to count. Total points racing on this one all the way back home. Still Bailey and Welch running 1-2. Here comes a little bit of a run out of Welch as we come all the way down through the 4 straightaway. See if he's got anything left in the tank. Fast at it, trying to bring home yet another 1 spot. And just enough real estate to do so. Going to go Bailey, Welch, and Cannon. You're 1, 2, 3 out of motor number 13. 14, the motor 9-year-old novice guy, Vivi the Vibe deal. Charlie Warren, it's Gabe Romney, Charlie Warren, and Xander Newland here. 3 riders come in, 2 riders going to go on out as we go down through the 2 straightaway. Looked like Newland had that whole shot. Going to have to take a back seat here to, I believe that's the 993 ride of Warren as we go in and out of turn number 2. Get a peek of a plate. Nope, that's the 994 ride. That's Romney sitting out front right now along with Newland and Warren running 1, 2, and 3 again.
Okay, riders, random
Just
start.
2 spots up for grabs.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Heard. As we go in and out of turn number 3, still Newland trying to find a way on up into the mix, but it's all Gabe Romney going wire to wire on this one, trying to punch a first ticket into a main event. It's going to be Romney and Newland. Good racing to Charlie Warren out of motor number 14. Those top 2 moving on. That's Romney and Newland. 11-year-old novice now. 15 is the motor number. Got Velasquez, Heifel, and Schreier as we go in and out of turn number 2. Looks like Heifel sitting out front on this one. Velasquez on the outside looking in. That's the 840 of Denton Schreier on that 2 spot as we go down through the section.
Attention.
Still Heifel, Schreier. You're 1 and 2. Edge Racing Colors of Haley Velasquez trying to do all she can to get on into the mix, find her way into a main event on a Friday as we go all the way back home. Once again, just 2 riders going on out to a main event. Looks like Devin Heifel going to punch a spot. Here comes Velasquez. Little run. Got a battle to the stripe here. Velasquez going to go right on by. That's going to go Haley Velasquez and Devin Heifel. Good racing to Denton Schreier. Out of motor number 15, 16, the motor number now a little bigger, little faster. Got Lopez DeWart, the Hunter of Winston Rogers, and Hayden Franklin. Looks like the Hunter and Lopez DeWart out on the 1-2. Franklin on the outside looking in, trying to find his way on up into a main event on a Friday. Here comes a little bit of a run, the Hardcore Realty Royalty, as we go in and out of turn number 3. All 3 of them looking for just 2 spots into a main event. A little bit of a run out of Franklin now. Side by side down the 4th straightaway. Lopez DeWart left the window just a little open. Franklin will take it. Going to go the Hunter. And Hayden Franklin getting your 2 transfer spots out of motor number 16. Good racing to Antonio. 17 now the motor number 14-year-old novice guy, Peyton Hawkins. And King looks like Carson Hawkins out of KCMO sitting out front on this one right now, along with Dylan King and Jackson Payton. That's your 1, 2, 3. Jackson had a little bit of a window, not quite able to capitalize on it down through the 3 straightaway. Hawkins still stretching this one out just a little bit, trying to walk away. Caden not letting him get far out at all. As we go through turn number 3, nice and even here. Total points on this one, so they're going to race like this all night long for low points. Hawkins comes in with 1 point. He'll leave with just 2. Caden King going to grab both aces, and Peyton back for the 3s. It's deuces, not aces. What are we thinking? Oh, my paper's flying away from me. 18 is the motor number. 6-year-old intermediate. Scott Hall, Dotson, and Harv's Cabo Hall and Princess Piper out on the 1-2 right now. Blakey Dotson on back to the 3 spot. Go, Blake. Oh. Down through the section, still Cabo and Princess Piper out on the 1-2. Did she forget her helmet? Oh, her quick release broke. I'm like, surely, like, she knows that she has to have gear here, right? Surely we're not here, like, all the time, right? As we go in and out of turn number 3, still Hall. And Harv's bringing this one on back. Again, total points racing, so Kasem just putting himself in a better spot for the main. Going to go Hall and Harv's your 1-2. Blakey Dotson back for the 3 spot, coming out of Topeka, Kansas, out of motor number 18. 19, the motor number, pretty good shot out of Dotson. We got Seth Avery Franklin and Brody Slow-Mo Brodo Dotson Scott Dotson and Daly looking like your 1-2 right now. Franklin, Hardcore Realty Colors on the outside looking in. Right now it's on two wheels of Dotson and the Edge Racing ride of Daly out on the 1-2 as we go all the way back down to the second corner now. Again, this one is not total points. What you see is what you get for the top two moving on. That means Avery Franklin's got a little bit of work to do as we go down through the section. Got to find her way on up past Daly. He's pretty good on the back half of the track, but Avery right there close. We're going to have a good one brewing here as we go in and out of turn number 3. Still Dotson stretching this one out. A little bit of a run maybe out of Franklin. Daly playing some good defense all the way back home. Again, just 2 spots up for grabs. Brodo Dotson going to get a spot, and Seth Daly going to hold on tight for that second spot. Out of motor number 19, good racing to Avery Franklin. 20 is the motor number, 10-year-old intermediates, God Hall, Smilinich, Hale, Dotson, and Miracle. Looks like Baya Quads, Dotson, and Emma Smilinich, along with Brennan Hale, and looks like Axel Miracle. That's your 1, 2, 3, and 4. Adeline Hall on the outside looking in, trying to find her way on a event. Ponytail and all flying, sitting on 5 right now, trying to find her way on up to the top 4. But it's all Quads, Dotson, Emma Smilinich, Girl Power again, top 2, leading this one wire to wire. Going to go Smilinich for a spot, Quads, Dotson for a spot, along with Brandon Hale and Axel Miracle. Good race at Adeline Hall out of motor number 20, 10-year-old intermediates. 21 the motor number now, 12 intermediates got Beyond Deal and Nash. This is not total points taken, just the top 2 on out to the main event. Looks like Nash and Deal sitting out on the 1-2 right now. JoJo Biondi trying to find her way on up into the mix. Good to see you guys again, by the way. It's been a minute. Down through the section we go again, just top 2 going on out. Looks like the Gladiator, Gunnar Nash, Purple Heart Racing Colors out of Holden, Missouri, bringing this one all the way back for the first spot in the main event. Edge Racing Colors, Little Ethan Deal going to get his second spot in the main event. Good racing to JoJo Biondi out of motor number 21, 12-year-old intermediates. More 12 intermediates coming back to me. 22, the motor number got Farrell, Curley, and Conklin. Just 2 riders going on out to the main event. Conklin had the whole shot. Curley now got the lead. Chase Mode going to lead him down through the 3 straightaway. Control of this one says hi to Conklin. Hi, Hunter. As we go down through the section, still Chase Mode and Hunter Conklin. Here goes Farrell on the inside line, loading up a move. Can he slam the door shut? Not quite enough. Conklin going to have a chance on the outside line as we go all the way back to the stripe. Chase Mode, Curley going to pick up a spot. And side by side at the line might have been Farrell. We'll check with that one. Man, Farrell for the 2 spot. Good racing to Conklin. You got to slam that door shut, man. Farrell should have had that one on lock. That was a lot closer than it needed to be, my friend. 23, the motor number, 13-year-old intermediates. Guy, Fetch, Visnich, Wise, and Johnson as we go in and out of turn number 3, taking the top 3 on out to the main event. Looks like Lennon Johnson on the outside looking in. Going to go Fetch for a spot, Visnich for a spot, and the state 7 of Derek Wise coming out of motor number 23. Good race in London. 14 intermediates, 24, the motor number guy, Penny, Ostrom, Welch, and Odell. Looks like Edge Racing Colors of Penny leading this one out of turn number 2 right now, along with Odell. And Ostrom, Welch on the outside looking in, trying to find her way on up into the mix. Got a good one brewing for those back 2 as we go hunting through turn number 3 for just 3 spots up for grabs. Welch got a little bit of a run off turn 3 here, but it's all Penny and Odell bringing this one all the way back to the stripe. They're both going to punch tickets to the main event. See what Welch has back to the wire. Ostrom had the spot right now, real close to the stripe. We'll check on that one again. I know Archer Penny got a spot. I know Neon Noah Odell got a spot. We'll check on that one. 25, the motor number 16 intermediates got Heifel, Harris, and Wise, the Golden Peddler, sitting out front on this one on
Attention.
1 point.
Okay, riders, random start.
203, Steve-O. Ostrom, by the way, getting that last transfer spot out of motor number 24. All the way back here, Harris going to get yet another 1 spot. Smooth Operator going to get another 2, and Heifel going to pick up the 3 out of motor number 25. Once again, 26, the motor number 36. Idiots got Mercer, Howard, and Lilybridge. It looks like Purple Heart Racing Colors may be sitting out front on this one right now. That's the 92 ride, Jason Mercer. Got Mercer and the 32 ride of Justin Lilybridge at Astor Colors. Is that Tecumseh, Kansas?
Random start.
Sure, I'm going to butcher the name.
Riders ready.
I'm to Kansas City for this as we come all the way back to the stripe. 2 spots up for grabs. Mercer going to get that first spot, and Lilybridge going to get that second spot. Good racing to Mr. Alvin Howard out of motor number 26. Oh, Miss Kitty got a whole shot. Get loud for her, everybody. As we come in and out of turn number 1, guy, Miss Kitty and Grandma Mary out running 1 and 2 down through the 2 straightaway. Darby Poole on back to the 3 spot as we go all the way down through the 2 straightaway. Still Miss Kitty making the trip up here from Des Moines, Iowa. I guess it'd be down here, but she's making the trip either way. She was on time, too. We pulled in at like 4:15 today, and she's pulling in the RV already. She doesn't play around that one, I tell you that much. Got Miss Kitty and Grandma Mary still running 1-2 down through the 3 straightaway, putting a whooping on Mr. Darby Poole here. Do a kickflip, not a backflip. That's too easy. We got to ask for more complicated.
Okay, riders.
Back to the stripe. Miss Kitty going to get the 1 spot out of round number 2. Grandma Mary going to come on back for a 2. Darby Poole going to get a 3. Miss Kitty is your points leader going into the main event for that one. 28, the motor number, 14-year-old girls experts got Dabney Seedorf, Kitty Cat Holt, and Fly Rye Riley Brown got Seedorf, Holt, and Brown. You're 1, 2, 3 leading them down through the 2 straightaways. We go all the way back home. Holt had a pretty good run, trying to get that 1 spot in round number 1. See what she's got in the tank for round number 2. Seedorf sitting on the 1 right now. A little bonk out of Seedorf, getting squirrely, trying to find her way back onto the inside. Holt's got a run at it now. Elbows are rubbing. Holt going to come on out with the 1 spot. Seedorf on back to the 2. Fly Rye Brown on back to the 3. Total points racing on this one. Every spot going to count all the way back home. Seedorf going to just shut it on down. Holt going to grab up that 1 spot and tie things up for that main event. 29 is the motor number. 8-year-old experts guy, baby Miller, Emmett Hall, and Eula Shingleton guys. Shingleton, Hall, Shingleton, Miller, and Hall sitting out front right now as we go in and out of turn number 2. Shingleton trying to keep the feet on the pedals this time, bring it all the way back home. He's got a 3 in round number 1. Trying to wrap this thing up, put himself back on the top step as we come in and out of turn number 3, all the way back home again. Total points racing on this one. Every spot's going to count. Gosh, Shingleton, Miller, and Hall, you're 1, 2, and 3. Out of motor number 29. 30, the motor number, 9-year-old experts. Top 2 going on out to the main event. We only got 2. The Wild Man, Waylon Rourke, and the Golden Boy, Graham Little. Waylon, the Wild Man, and the Golden Boy sitting out 1 and 2 right here, looking like Iron Man down through the rhythm section right now, going Little. And Rourke, they're both going to find their way on up into a main event.
Ready?
Right behind you, man. You got to go. All the way back home. A little bit of maybe some style for Golden Boy. He's not going to throw any. Coming all the way back to me. Going to go the Wild Man Rourke and Golden Boy Little, picking up the 2 transfer spots into a 9 expert main event. 31. 31, the motor number, 10-year-old experts got Saucony, Fetty, Stay Ready, Hall, Juicebox, Arrow Bailey, and Creighton Harv's got Fetty and Juicebox outrunning 1 and 2 right now. Curly Creighton trying to find his way on up into the mix as we go down through the 3 straightaway. Still your 1-2, going to go Hall, Bailey, along with Harv's on the outside looking in. Not total points on this one. What you see is what you get. The top 2 going on to a main event. The top 2 only. Here goes Juicebox around the outside. Going to bring it all the way back. Hall and Bailey going to get your transfer spots into a main event for the 10-year-old experts. Out of motor number 31. You want proof you manifested, kids? Creighton came up to me earlier and said, I'm probably going to get last today. I said, well, if you say it like that, you're going to. What you say matters, kiddos. Positivity.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready? Watch the gate.
Bam, gate hits the deck on motor number 32. The 11-year-old experts taking the top 2 on out to the main event. Had a pretty good shot out of Zoom and stole corn, but he got shut down hard by the and got Campbell and Deal leading a minute out of turn number 1. That's how it's going to go right now. The top 2. Still Campbell and Deal, the local boys, trying to hold off the Topeka boys. Horn trying to find his way on up into the mix as we go in and out of turn number 2 still. Campbell, Deal. Here comes Horn around the outside trying to find his way on by Deal. Cooper, you can't shut it down like that, man. Got to fight for it a little more as we go in and out of turn number 3. He dropped a foot. He went motocross style, dropped the foot down in the corner all the way back home. 2 spots up for grabs. G-Man Campbell going to get a spot in the main event. And the real Deal of Cooper going to find his way on up into a spot in the main event. I think he stayed in the lines too. Man. Unreal stuff there. That is the most Cooper Deal thing I've ever seen in my life. 33, the motor number, 13-year-old experts, Guy Velasquez, Couts, and Davidson running in that order. 1, 2, 3 down through the section right now. Velasquez, Couts, going to look to tie this one up on points all the way back home. Corbin Davidson on back to the 3 spot as we come all the way back to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Velasquez going to go into the main with 3 points, along with Couts with 3 points. Out of motor number 33, 34, the motor number 14-year-old experts. Missing Fly Lie, Sweetest got Hattie, The comeback hit occur. It's leading them down through the 2 straightaway right now. Oh, please jump it. Oh, man, they were side by side. It would have looked so cool. Lame.
Attention.
Do a backflip or something, man. You got to make up for that. That was a
Okay, riders,
miss, man.
Random start.
No, it's dirt. It's early in the year. I wouldn't want to jump it either.
Watch the
Coming all the way back home, top 2, going on to the main event of this one, going to be the comeback hit occurrence. And Jake Hattie coming out of moto 34, 35, the motor number. Pretty good shot out of Stafford along with Deal, Neal, and Luptak. 4 go in, 3 come out as we go down through the 2 straightaway. This is motor number 35. Still Anchi Wiz colors of Stafford. The Edge Racing colors of Deal. As we go in and out of turn number 2, Stafford, Deal running wheel to wheel slow-mo. Neal holding off a charge out of Luptak right now. Those two battling for that final transfer spot as we go in and out of turn number 3. But it's still the Bumblebee and Stafford running them down to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Brody Stafford for a spot, Braden Deal for a spot, and slow-mo Austin Neal going to pick up that final spot in a 16X main event. Good racing to McKenna Luptak, loading it up the guys today. 36, the motor number 26, 35-year-old experts guy, Christy Mercer, Blake Cates, and Darren Nash. Guy Nash and Cates running 1 and 2 along with Christy Mercer. Year 1, 2, 3. Are these all Purple Heart? They are all Purple Heart. How cool is that? We've had 2 of those tonight. Hardcore Realty, your other one. In and out of turn number 3. Little style points out of Nash all the way back home. Somebody picked up a thing or 2 in the offseason. Going to go Darren Nash for the first spot in the main event. And Blake Cates going to get your second and final spot. Good racing to Christy Mercer. Out number 36. That'll do it for round number 2. Got a couple of move-ups to give out early on here, and then it's on to the main event. Am I on? I am. Is this thing on?
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate is down on moto number 5. Lovetak, Dotson, and Daly running in order down the first straightaway. McKenna Lovetak is gone. 110% nutrition colors again. Trying to lead this one around, wrap up a perfect day. 1-1-1s across the board. Going down through the 2 straightaways, still Lovetak. Baya Quads, Dotson keeping her nice and close, riding for the On2 Wheels crew out of Topeka, Kansas. Whole lot of Topeka strength out tonight. Big shout out to Michael Brett gang over that Astra coming out here tonight
Attention.
to show some support and hang out with us. We love it.
Riders,
Meanwhile, Liz Daly running on the 3-spot, Smithville, Missouri local,
watch the
riding for the Edge Racing crew with Dan and the gang, but all the way back to the stripe. Going to go Lovetak for a perfect day and your overall 1. Quads Dotson going to come on back for the 2. And Liz Daly, your 3, automoto number 5. 6 is the moto number guy. Grandma Mary, Miss Kitty, and Kathy Hall. Looks like Kathy Hall got a pretty good shot in and out of turn number 1. Again, running like a spitting image of the rest of the night. Miss Kitty right there on the 2-spot. Grandma Mary sitting right there close on the 3 as well. They've been running like this all night long. Total points, again, means they've been running for low points. Every spot they get has counted towards their results at the end of the night. But Miss Kathy Hall been sitting out on 1s all night long. No concern of points for her. Miss Kitty and Grandma Mary still real close together doing battle back here on the 2-3 as we go down through the section.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
Once again,
ready,
coming all the
watch
way back to me
gate.
down through the 4 straightaway. Kathy Hall going to complete the sweep with the 51-55 ladies. As we go back down the stripe, going to go Kathy Hall for the overall 1. Miss Kitty for the overall 2. Grandma Mary, your 3s out of motor number 6. 7, the motor number, Little Tykes, Big Bikes, God, Duval, Holt, Hawthorne, and Murray. Looks like Hawthorne and Murray running 1 and 2. Racing Case and a little bobble there, see if he can keep pace with him as we go in and out of turn number 2. Still Hawthorne, Murray, Duval, and Holt running 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it's all the on-wheels crew. Those 2 boys sitting out front on this one as they have been really in both classes all night long. Meanwhile, Purple Heart and Freaky Fast colors of Duval and Holt running 3-4 all the way back to me. Going to go Hawthorne for the overall 1. Racing Kaysen for the 2. And Big Mac Duval, your 3, automotive number 7. 8 is the motor number 13-year-old Cruisers got Trenton, T-Money, Stewart, Benjamin Fetch, and Zoom and Stone Cold Horn. Looks like Fetch for the AOT crew coming out of Odessa, Missouri. Been sitting out front all night long. 2 first-place finishes to his name.
Attention.
Followed by Zoom and Stone Cold Horn coming out of Topeka, Kansas for the Out Astor crew, sitting on 2 2s. And T-Money Stewart, the 3s, have been running single file like this most of the night. They'll do it one more time coming out of turn number 3 all the way back to me. That's how it's going to go. 1-1-1's another sweep for Fetch. 2-spot going to Zoom and Stone Cold Horn. Whoa, somebody's bars moved. And a 3 for Stewart out of motor number 8. 9 now the motor number guys, Stafford, Harris, and Smile. It's running 1, 2, and 3 down through the 2 straightaway. Brody Stafford been going way fast all night long. He's going to look to double down both Cruiser and see if he can make that happen in class later on, that stacked 16X class. But right now, all the focus on Cruisers. We come out of turn number 3. Goth, Golden Peddler, Harris on back to the 2-spot, and KJ Smilenich. That's how they'll go back to the stripe. A sweep on the night for Stafford. All 3 deuces going to Harris, and the 3s going to Smilenich out of motor number 9. 10 is motor number 4650 Cruisers. The old guys out front right now, Corey Brown and Dan Lopez, followed by Andrew on back to the 3-spot. Has square Missouri colors for Corey Brown sitting out front on this one. Dan, you are pedaling too much for my comfort. He's scaring me a little bit. I don't want to lose an uncle today, man. He said my helmet's down. I can't see. Should have brought your own helmet, man. Been ready. Total points racing on this one, too. They've been doing it all night long, all the way back home. Corey Brown going to come on back for another total points sweep. Going to grab with the overall 1 spot. Dan Lopez for your 2, DJ Dan. And Rob Andrew going to come on back on the 3 spot. Join us out of Overland Park, Kansas. Get loud for them, everybody. 5 and under. Novices got Enoch Shingleton, West Cross, Brecken Murray, Addison Smilenich, Maggie Welch, Piper Franklin, and Oliver Mitchell. 7 of them going through turn number 1. Looks like Cross, Welch, and Smilenich here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, lost a couple. Lost Murray and Mitchell over there. Going to get those 2 picked up. We come all the way back home here. Top 3 still Cross, Smilenich. Cross, Welch, Smilenich, along with Shingleton and Franklin rounding out your top 5. Weston Cross rolling down through the 3 straightaway. He made eye contact with me. We were talking before the main event. This will be his final win as a novice if he's able to make it happen tonight. I went up to him. I said, can you win so I can take it off my sheet? He said, I'll do what I can for you. All the way back home. Get loud for him. Blue Springs BMX, your newest intermediate rider. 5 and under novice winner Weston Cross moving up to the intermediate class on a Friday night. Round of applause for him. 2 spot going to go to Maggie Welch. And the Edge Racing going to go 1-2 with Addison Smilanich on the 3 spot. Top 4 rounded out by Piper Franklin. As we got Oliver and Brecken both up. Give them a hand there, Oliver and Brecken. But all the news for Weston Cross, new intermediate rider moving on up to the bigger leagues.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate goes down on motor number 12, 6-year-old novice. Got Weston Moore, Matthias Tierney, Bodie Vincent, and Roman Hall. A pretty good shot out of Tierney outside. Oh, lost Weston Moore, feet off the pedals. He saved it, but that, oh man, he was sitting out front too. Had a real good shot to bring that one on home for a win. 268 ride. Looks like Bodie Vincent leading him down through the way. Got Vincent, Hall, Tierney, and Moore running 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single filing just a little bit. They're starting to stretch it on out as we bring it all the way back down through the 3 straightaway. Inside line hunting for Hall, but it's all 268 ride. Bodie Vincent coming out of KCMO, leading him down in and out of turn number 3. Roman Hall right there close, trying to find his way on up. See if he can make something happen back down the 4 straight. Hall trying to move on up to the intermediate class. He's got a pretty good shot at it back down the stripe. He'll come on by over the double. Get loud, everybody. 2 in a row. Roman Hall moving on up to the intermediate class as well. From the 6-year-old novices, man, what a way to go. Moore going to get back on up to the 3 spots. So we'll go Hall, Vincent, and Moore, your top 3 there. Congrats, Mr. Roman Hall, doing it for the Purple Heart Racing crew, your newest intermediate. 7 novices, 13 is the motor number. Got Welch, Bailey, and Cannon running in that order, 1, 2, and 3.
Attention.
This one's total points, though, and Elliott Bailey's got 2 first-place finishes. Just got to bring it on back home in second to get the overall win. And you want to hear something crazy? This will be a 3rd straight move up. Everybody get loud. Edwin Welch going to come on back for your overall 2. Elliott Bailey is your newest intermediate rider there. All those riders got to be the newest intermediate for all of about 45 seconds. Say what? 1-1-2. Oh, I gotcha. 14, the motor number 9-year-old novice guy, Vivi the Vibe Deal, Gabe Romney, Colleen Beanie Welch, and Xander Newland. Got Vivi the Vibe and Colleen Beanie Welch sitting out on the 1-2, followed up by Newland and Romney.
Okay, riders,
Running 3-4 as we go in and out. Turn number 3, Vivi the Vibe sat out front. Round number 1, going to do it again in the main event. Bring it all the way back home. Vivi the Vibe Deal going to come on back for a 1 spot. Colleen Beanie Welch going to get the 2. And Newland, oh man, new rider coming on by. That's Gabe Romney all the way back to the stripe. Gabe Romney going to grab up your 3 spot. Out of motor number 14, 15. Now the motor number 11-year-old novice guy, Haley Velasquez, Devin Heifel, Jacqueline Harrell, and Everett E-Money Carlton. Got E-Money and the 321 of Devin Heifel sitting out on the 1-2 right now. Jacqueline Harrell and Haley Velasquez sitting in your 3-4s. We come out of turn number 2, still Purple Heart Racing colors. State 8 ride of E-Money Carlton along with the 321. That's Devin Heifel coming out of Independence, Missouri. They're running on your 1-2 Edge Racing colors. Harrell and Velasquez trying to find their way on up. Harrell had a shot at that inside line, going to pull it on back, ride back for that 3. Try to make a run at it down through the stripe, but it's all the money. Carlton tonight grabbing up that 1 spot on a Friday night along with Devin Heifel and Jacqueline Harrell. Your 1, 2, 3 out of motor number 15. Winston ditched the jersey, man. We could have had the trifecta again. 12 novice, 16 the motor number. We got Miracle sitting out front right now. Here comes the hunter of Rogers. Rogers going to give him the inside line. Take over that 1 spot. Got Rogers, Miracle, and Franklin running 1, 2, 3. We go down through the section. This one is not total points. What you see is what you get. Miracle trying to go back around the outside line. The hunter trying to hold him off with all he's got back home. Got Rogers, got Miracle. Side by side back down the stripe as they cross. Can the hunter hold him off? Not quite. Maverick Miracle coming on by at the stripe. Going to go Miracle, Rogers, and Hayden Franklin. You're 1, 2, 3 out of motor number 16. 17 now the motor number 14-year-old novice guy, Peyton, Hawkins, and King. Looks like Carson Hawkins bringing this one on back. KCMO ride. He's been out front all night long. Total points on this one.
Attention.
They've been doing it like this most of the night. Got Hawkins out on the 1 spot. Jackson Peyton sitting on the 2 right now. Caden King on back to the 3. Looks like our overall sitting pretty well in Stony. Hawkins going to bring it on back for a 1-1-1 sweep on the night. That'll be your overall 1 spot. Peyton going to come on back for a 2. King for your 3. That'll go Caden King for your overall 2 spot. Jackson Peyton, your overall 3 out of motor number 17. 18, the motor number, tight racing out of Hall and Harvest as we go down through the 2 straightaway. Still Cabo Hall sitting out front on this one along with Princess Piper. And Blakey Dotson running 1, 2, and 3. They've been doing that most of the night. Harv's trying to keep it nice and close. Hall trying to complete the sweep on the night. As we go down through the section, he's looking over. He said, "What's up?" Go, Blakey. Go, go. She's standing up, too? How awesome is that? Back down at us, in and out of turn number 3. Cabo Hall sitting out front on this one, trying to complete a perfect night for the Carnage KCR crew. Hello. Back down to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Kasem Hall grabbing up the overall 1 on the night. Piper Harv's going to come back for the 2 on the night. And Blakey Dotson, your overall 3 out of motor number 18. 19, the motor number, 8-year-old intermediates. Got Seth Daly, Jackson Smilenich, and Slow-Mo Brodo Dotson. Pretty good shot out. Dotson on the outside line on 2 wheels colors. Coming out of Topeka, Kansas. Going to bring this one out of turn number 1 with the lead, followed by Daly and Smilenich, both running for Dan and the gang over with the Edge Racing crew. Mr. Lopez in attendance tonight. He's clapping. He's got the grandpa clap over there. He said, "Let's go." Nothing on the on-2 wheels, gang, as we come out of turn number 2, though. It's all Slow-Mo Brodo Dotson. Believe he wrapped up the win in round number 1, trying to complete the night here. Here goes Smilenich on the outside line, fighting against Daly a little bit. Got a battle back to the 2-3, but nobody touching Slow-Mo Brodo tonight as we come in and out of turn number 3, all the way back home, looking like a pretty good victory for Dotson. Going to come on back with the 1 spot. This one's not total points, along with Daly and Smilenich. You're 1, 2, and 3. Out of 19-20, the motor number 10 intermediate, Scott Smilenich, Hale, Duval, Wellborn, Harrell, Dotson, and Miracle. The wild one, Wellborn, sitting way out front on this one. Welcome to Gapplebee's. What can I get you? It's Tatum Wellborn right now, along with Stinky Harrell and Big Mac Duval. That's your 1, 2, 3, followed by Quads Dotson, Emma Smilenich, and Hale along with Miracle. As we go in and out of turn number 3, those Stinky Harrell separating himself a bit on the 2 spot, but it's all the wild one doing it for the Freaky Fast crew. Wild one of Wellborn going to come on back for the overall 1 spot out of a stacked moto along with Harrell and Duval. Coming back for your 2, 3. Quads Dotson rounding out the top 4 out of 20. 21 and 22, the moto number 12-year-old intermediates. Guy, McMorris, Deal, Stewart, Nash, Lilybridge, King, Farrell, and Curley. Looks like McMorris, King, and Lilybridge outrunning 1, 2, and 3 right now, along with Farrell and Chase Mode. Those are your top 5 as we go in and out of turn number 2. Still McMorris leading this one around. Pretty tight racing there in 1. Dylan King almost got to him, but now it's McMorris starting to separate himself just a little bit. Why don't we make it 4 on the night, guys? Trying to move on up into the intermediate, into the expert class again as we go back down the 4 straightaway. He's got it all the way back to it with some style. Tyler McMorris, your newest USA BMX expert rider, along with Dylan King. And Austin the Hurricane Lilybridge out at 22. Congratulations, Mr. Tyler McMorris. 23, the motor number 13-year-old intermediates. Pretty good run around the outside line. Boogie Zagalik going to bring this one all the way back out. Zagalik, Fetch, Visnich, Johnson, and Wise. It's Boogie Zagalik and A.J. Johnson right now running on the 1-2, followed by Fetch, Wise, and Visnich. As we go down through the section still, Carson, Boogie Zagalik doing it for the Bicycle Shack crew, trying to lead this one back wire to wire. A.J. Johnson trying to keep him in sight, but Boogie is gone as we come all the way back home. That's how it's going to go. Guys, Zagalik out on the 1 spot. A.J. Johnson going to bring it back on the 2, and Fetch for your 3 out of moto number 23. 24 is the moto number. Got Smilenich, Penny, Belgrave, Ostrom, and Odell. Looks like the Falcon and Belgrave sitting out front right now, along with Smilenich and Penny. Here comes Ostrom on the inside line, trying to find his way on up into the mix. He'll make that move stick. Steve-O moving up to the 3 spot as we go down through the section, though. The Falcon is gone. Belgrave been starting this year on a hot note for the Freaky Fast crew. Some dominant wins to string out the season. He's going to keep that streak going tonight. As we come back to the stripe, going to go Belgrave for the 1 spot in dominant fashion. Edge Racing colors of Smilenich going to get the 2 spot, and Penny coming on by for the 3. That'll go Belgrave, Smilenich, and Penny. You're 1, 2, 3 out of 24. 25, the moto number lost. Highfill, believe, over there in turn number 1. Going to get him checked out ASAP. We got the 54 rider, the Golden Peddler. Dakota Harris sitting out front on this one, along with the Smooth Operator. That's Adam Wise as we go down through the 3 straightaway. Once again, those 2 sitting out on the 1-2s. We've been racing total points here all night long. Every spot going to count. All the way back to the stripe. Looks like it's going to go the Golden Peddler Harris for the 1 spot on the night. He's going to sweep it with the 1-1-1 scores. The Smooth Operator Wise for the Purple Heart Racing crew going to come on back for the 2s. And we'll check on Highfill over there in turn number 1.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
All right, back to it we go. Moto
Riders
26 up on
ready,
deck.
watch the gate.
Gate pops down, 36, 40-year-old intermediates, 26, the motor number guy, Jason Mercer, Scott Johnson, McLovin, Jeremy Carroll, and Lily Bridge. Big ol' shot out of Scott Johnson as we go in and out of turn number 1. Keep all the tires on the ground for the manual. He got through it. That's all that counts. We got McLovin and Mercer running 1, 2, and 3 right now. Doing it for Dan Lopez over with Edge Racing as we come in and out of turn number 1. Turn number 2, still Johnson, Carroll, Mercer, and Lily Bridge. You're 1, 2, 3, and 4. The new expert leading the intermediates around again. So I'll show you how it's done, boys, as we go in and out of the third and final corner all the way back home. Little style points for Johnson on the way back on the steel frame. Nonetheless, going to go Johnson for the 1, Carroll for the 2. McLovin along with Mercer, your 3 spot out of motor number 26. 27 is the motor number 56 and over. Intermediates got Grandma Mary Wallace, Darby Poole, and Miss Kitty Westenauer. As we go down through turn number 2, we got down through the second straight. We got Miss Kitty sitting out front again. Grandma Mary on the top 2. Here you guys down through that 2 straightaway. Darby Poole on back to the 3 spot. Miss Kitty doing it for the On Two Wheels crew. Grandma Mary and Darby both riding for bikes for the likes of us. I would say with Darby in the gang, but it's just the gang. Darby's right there. He's riding for himself, I guess we can say it. Down through the third straight, still Miss Kitty, Grandma Mary, and Darby running 1, 2, and 3 total points racing on this one. They've been doing it all night long as we come all the way back home. Miss Kitty going to bring it on back, believe, for an overall win tonight. Miss Kitty going to come on back for the overall 1 spot. Grandma Mary going to come across with the 2. Darby Poole with the 3. Believe that overall goes Miss Kitty, Darby Poole, and Grandma Mary 1, 2, and 3 out of 27. 28, the moto out on track. Got Seedorf, kick out, hold, and fly right Brown. Looks like Seedorf and Holt running 1, 2, along with Brown on back to the 3 spot. Single filing here. See if Holt's got away on by. Been chasing Seedorf all night long as we come in and out of turn number 3. Little bit of a run home all the way back to me. Let's see if she's got anything in the tank. Might have snuck by at the line there. Total points racing on that one. Fly right Brown came back for the 3 spot. Those two were tied up in points. So we'll check and see what the finish line on that one. Kit Kat, Holt with the 1 spot, Seedorf with the 2. That'll be your overall. So Holt, Seedorf, and Brown, your overall 1, 2, 3 out of 28. 29 now coming to me. 8 experts got Baby Cake Miller, Emmett Hall, and Eula Shingleton got Shingleton, Baby Cake, and Hall out running 1, 2, and 3 down through the section as we come all the way back home. Still, Eula Shingleton, we'll do some math here. He had a bad round number 1, but he's going to double up on the wins since then. That's going to put him on 5 points overall. Baby Cake Miller going to come on back for also 5 points, so that'll break the tie. Hall going to get the overall 3. Eula Shingleton, your overall 1 spot there after a 3 in round number 1. Baby Cake Miller, your 2 spot out of 29. 30 is the motor number. Clutch Howard and the Golden Boy going side by side as we go in and out of turn number 2. Whale and the Wild Man on back to the 3 spot. What you see is what you get here. This one is not total points. Clutch Howard trying to hold him off outside line for Little. See if he can make it stick all the way back home. Clutch Howard, not quite enough room to make the move stick. Golden Boy around the outside. As we come all the way back home, that's the way this one's going to go as you cross. Got the Golden Boy Little with the 1 spot. Clutch Corbin Howard with the 2. And the Wild Man Waylon Rourke coming out of Des Moines with your 3. Motor number 30. 31, the motor number 10-year-old experts, Racing Case and Murray, Saccone, Fetty, Stay Ready Hall, EJ Hawthorne, and Juicebox, Arrow Bailey. God, Hawthorne and Murray outrunning 1, 2, along with Juicebox and Fetty Hall. As we go down through the section, see if Murray's got anything left in the tank. This will be the last run these two do. They've been chasing each other all night long. Murray hasn't gotten him yet. See if he can get him on the way back home here. Not quite enough. Hawthorne going to double up on the night wins in class, wins in cruiser, I believe, along with Murray on the 2 spot and Juicebox Bailey on the 3 out of 31. 32, the motor number, 11-year-old expert, Scott Xavier Davidson, Cooper, the real deal, and Gavin, the G-Man, Campbell, God, Davidson, and Deal, along with Campbell running 1, 2, and 3 as we go down through the section here. Griffin Kelleher to staging. Griffin Kelleher, head on up to staging if you would. Griffin Kelleher needs you up at staging. Meanwhile, as we go about to turn number 3 all the way back home, Davidson, what you see is what you get here as they cross. Going to go Davidson for the 1 spot, Deal for the 2, and G-Man Campbell for the 3. For your 11-year-old experts. 13 expert now going down through turn number 1. Got Davidson, Velasquez, and Couts. Davidson making the move stick going on by Velasquez there as we go down through the 2 straightaway. That's going to give Patrick Couts a little more room as we go all the way back down home. Velasquez going to try to come back around the outside. Davidson going to slam that door shut again as we go down through the section. Couts tied up in points with Velasquez. Man, Corbin Davidson playing spoiler here as we go in and out of turn number 3. The battle with Velasquez is going to give Patrick Couts plenty of room to work as we come all the way back home. He'll grab up your overall 1 spot on the night. Overall 2 going to go to Velasquez, getting on by Davidson, and he'll get your 3s. Out of moto number 33. 34, the moto number now, 14 experts. Got Jake Haddock with the Orange Crusher, Colton Hingle. The comeback kid, Caleb Kurtz, and the wise guy, Gerald Wiseman. Got Hingle, Wiseman, Kurtz running 1, 2, 3 down through the 3 straightaway on 2 wheels. AOT, Freaky Fast, your 1, 2, and 3 along with Freaky Fast colors of Hattie. On the 4 as we go down through the 3rd straightaway. Hingle got a whole lot of pressure from the wise guy. See if he's able to find a way on by. Maybe a little room on the inside line. Going to tuck it on back. Chase him down through the 4th straightaway as we come all the way back home. Single. Filing it. Wiseman. Not quite enough gas. Going to go Hingle, Wiseman, and Kurtz. Your 1, 2, 3. Out of motor number 34. Still Griffin Kelleher to staging. Griffin Kelleher to staging. Still needs you over to staging, Griffin Kelleher. Sounds like he's not coming. Got a flat tire.
Attention.
Man, bad time to have a mechanical.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Gate pops down. Motor number 35. 16-year-old experts. Got the captain, Jasper Kennedy, Brody Stafford, Big Kurt, Austin Neal, and the Bumblebee, Braden Deal. Pretty good shot. Kennedy, Deal, Stafford going to grab your 2 3s. We go down through the 2nd straightaway. Still Kennedy, Deal, and Stafford. You're 1, 2, 3. The Bumblebee trying to reel him in just a little closer along with Stafford and Neal. Back to the 3 4s. We go down through the section, stretching things out just a little bit. Repping the win with Chase colors back home. Goes Kennedy along with Deal and Stafford. That'll be your 1, 2, 3 all the way back home. Kennedy for the 1 spot, the captain along with the Bumblebee and Stafford. That was Deal and Stafford. Your 2 3. Out of motor number 35. 36, last one of the night. 26, 35-year-old experts. Got Blake Cates, Sean Madden, and Darren Nash. Got Madden, Nash, Cates. Your 1, 2, 3 coming out of turn number 1 all the way back home on 2 wheels. And Purple Heart Racing running 1 and 2. Purple Heart Racing also running back to the 3 spot with Cates. As we go out of turn number 2. Now Sugar Sean Madden leading things down. In and out of turn number 3 again, getting a little healthier, a little bit quicker every single week as we come back home. Turning and burning to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Sean Madden going to get the win on a Friday night along with Darren Nash. Going to get the 2 for the Purple Heart Racing ride along with his teammate Blake Cates. On back to the 3. That'll do it, everybody. Thanks for coming out here and racing with us.